10 Quant is enough to make you a millionaire. What's up, Quant community? Welcome back to Crypto Maxi. I'm your co-host Mate, and today we'll look at Quant's current behavior, how it's been moving throughout the past week, month, and also this interview from Gilbert Verdian, where he's talking about CBDC's innovation. Well, before we get into the video, I would like to mention that nothing said in this video is financial advice, so please do your own research. And please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any further updates on your favorite crypto. Now, if we look at Quant, we can see that today it's up by 0.22%, right? That's, as we know, it's gonna end up in the red zone, or it's gonna end up down from what it started the day with, probably considering the market trends in the moment. And also, if we see it on the weekly chart, we can see it's still holding up by 1.3%, and also the monthly chart is up by around 10%, which is good. Shows that Quant is one of the last top projects that are still standing and are still fighting this bearish trend in the market currently. As we can see, also the fear and greed index is changing a bit. We are exiting extreme greed and entering just greed, which means slowly the market interest is declining and people are buying less and less crypto every single day. How this affect Quant, I'm not really sure, because Quant, unlike other projects, has a use case and people can use it, and people should buy it for different reasons and not for the market trends. Quant is actually a project that is trying to build something with the over-ledger platform, with now the implementation of CBDCs, pushing the central banks to do them, and actually making a new trend in the banking in general that might shape the future of banking as a whole. So without much further ado, I would like to play this interview from him, which is 7 months ago, which is a lot more recent than most of the interviews are from him, where he talks about CBDCs, and you can maybe compare where we are now in which phase from what he was talking about in this video. So let's play it.
Hi everyone, we're here at the Innovate Finance Global Summit. I'm delighted to be joined by Gilbert Veridian, who is the founder and CEO of Quant. So Gilbert, what brings you to the summit today?
Great to be here. We're a London fintech, and this is the epicenter of financial services. And what we really love about this conference is you have regulators, institutions, fintechs, and the public all in the one place, bringing together the epicenter of financial services again.
And what topic or theme was especially important for you guys today?
We're here because we're innovators in blockchain and interoperability, but more importantly, CBDCs. So we've been working with central banks to really innovate and bring together technology as the CBDC and what it means for a payment system or a financial system across the world.
And how does Quant relate to central bank digital currencies exactly?
We're the platform and the infrastructure that central banks and commercial banks can use to implement, pilot and test CBDCs.
Well, before we actually get deeper into this video, I would like to mention that they're talking about CBDCs currently or throughout the whole video, but Quant has a lot more use cases. Their over-ledger platform is not only about CBDCs, even though they're putting the most accent on it because of obvious reasons. That's about to change the whole world as we know it today. That's why they're focusing mostly on CBDCs and pushing it to the public eyes. But this has a lot of use cases, especially with businesses who are looking for a very stable platform, like the over-ledger platform, where they can run their whole business instead of going through Ethereum or Solana's blockchain. They have this reliable one where they can run everything they need on one platform. And that's why this over-ledger platform and what the team of Quant is building is very special and should not be seen as only the CBDC project.
Tokenized assets in an interoperable way.
And so if we think of me or just any ordinary end user, why would I be interested in the central bank digital currency instead of just sending pounds, euros, whatever electronically?
I think as end users and consumers of money, we're using a system that's quite antiquated and it's built on legacy technology and legacy infrastructure. So what central bank digital currencies mean for us is a new form of money that's very digital, and it can actually do things that our previous type of money can't do.
So, I mean, what kinds of things, for example?
Money of tomorrow, which is where we're heading, is able to create new products and new payment flows that enables us to create logic around it. So what that really means is if you want to send something to another party, you can remove all the risk, create conditions like if this happens, then release the money, or take the tax out as I'm paying the money. So really automates a lot of business workflows and consumer needs.
So if I was standing here from a traditional big bank,
Yeah, as you can see, he said this is the money of tomorrow. They'll be calling it money of tomorrow, they'll be calling it smart money, because this actually, as he said, has a lot of usage in real life day-to-day situations. Like for example, I'm working for someone, I want to charge him, but also he's scared that I will not do the work, so he cannot pay me in advance. He can set up the if situation. If he delivers the work, then we pay him, and the money is there in the middle. So also the worker and the employer can have trust in each other and not really panic about will the guy deliver the work or will this guy pay me. And that's why this CBDC project is very beautiful, and why it can have a lot of usage in real life, and why we don't have to send dollars, pounds or euros anymore, and we can start sending the smart money to each other.
do you think I should be a little bit worried?
No, they're the innovators. So the big banks in the UK, Europe and the US, they're the ones leading the drive towards CBDCs, because they're actually starting to implement what that means to their payment systems and to their infrastructure.
And I think some people on the libertarian right are slightly concerned that, you know, a digital currency could somehow be switched on or off at will, depending on the central bank or the government. Do you think that's a realistic fear, or is that not?
No, I think that's quite a naive view of what a central bank currency can do. From a regulation perspective, it's going to be the same as cash. So it will be treated as a digital form of cash. It can be used the same way as cash can be used in any transaction across the country. And CBDCs actually give you more privacy than previous payment systems. So there's a lot of concern around privacy and monitoring and all those sort of things. The stuff that goes on-chain is not going to hold private citizen or consumer data. All of that is handled the same way as today through your commercial bank relationship. So you will have better security, better privacy, and better technology with a new form of money as a CBDC.
Interesting. And then thinking about the summit itself, how would you describe it in 3 words?
Highly innovative, it's a convergence, and I think it's a global view that the UK is leading in this space.
And City AM,
Yeah, as you can
our
see,
newspaper.
he said we can have smart money tomorrow with more security and more privacy than ever before with the implementation of the CBDCs. Just incredible. What they're trying to build is absolutely incredible, and unlike anything seen before, they're trying to make the biggest revolution into banking that has ever been seen. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope it was helpful, and as always, I hope to see you next time as well. Peace.